All right, look at this beautiful historic Montreal beauty, 1930 American Lafrance. For many years when I saw this car in the St. Patrick's Day parades, I thought it was a Chevrolet. I thought that the front grille had a look of a Chevrolet. But in fact, it is an American Lafrance. And I'm happy to tell you that the Montreal Auxiliary Firefighters have several vintage fire trucks. Hey mon ami, la sirène c'est un Federal? C'est pas? Ah ouais. Hey, find me a kid who doesn't like fire trucks. You know what I'm saying? It's like finding a smoker who doesn't like to have a coffee with a cigarette. You know?
Yes. Andrea, you want to go? I'll take a picture. Okay, put a picture for them. Right, Nani, go there. But you can't go on it. You just okay, turn over here.
No, you can sit. They can sit inside if they want. Just ask the gentleman on the other side.
Come here. Sit there. Take a picture.
Yep, beautiful, beautiful old rig. No, not just old, vintage, antique, collectible. Right down to this vintage fire extinguisher right here. What does it say here? It says Pyrene Fire Extinguisher. What else does it say here? It says Pyrene CO2 Corporation, made in USA in Newark, New Jersey. Home of the chairman of the board, Frank Sinatra. I asked the gentleman if he could start it up, but unfortunately he's not the designated driver, and that's how it works with fire trucks, even with active fire trucks in the stations. Yeah. It's got a C plate on it, collector plate. See? Right there. The C plate, which is the size of a motorcycle plate, is only limited to highway driving. You can only drive the vehicle 90 kilometers an hour. And it's a big price difference to own that than a regular license plate, where of course you can go at unlimited speed. So now the auxiliary fireman that's with this vehicle representing it also informed me that it is now a law that a fire truck, whenever it's stationed anywhere, it has to have these block of woods to keep it in place, because apparently there were 3 incidences in the city where unfortunately you know, the truck rolled into something, rolled backwards or forwards. Look at this. Look at that. That's the original American Lafrance. This looks like a chemical tank. 5-gallon hand pump. Oh yeah, it's another extinguisher. 5-gallon hand pump extinguisher. Look how beautiful these. Hey, these tanks alone, okay, they're worth like between 100 and 200 bucks. Like, not cheap, you know? All the hoses are in there. Yeah, wonderful, just wonderful. Extra hoses. Got your filter over there for the hoses. The gentleman also told me that unfortunately there's other towns and cities that they want to offer, of course, this association. They want to offer them fire trucks to buy, but they don't have any room for them, you know? And then it's not as just a question of room or where to keep them that they don't have. It's a question of funds, you know? I mean, this is you know, a non-profit organization for the preservation and restoration of these trucks. So it's not like they get funds for the city or something, you know? There's the ID plates. Yes, sir. We are happy. And here's the lowdown right here before I wrap this up. American Lafrance, 1930, ex-Montrealese truck. It's a model called the Royal Guard Pumper with a 500 GPM with a Buick 6-cylinder engine, and it says brakes are, what does that say? Rods on each wheel. Mechanical all-wheel rod system. GMC General Motors. The Pompiers Auxiliaires de Montreal, the Montreal Auxiliary Firefighters, and we'll go to one last thing I forgot to check was the underneath. Let's see what that looks like. Single exhaust. Very correct muffler. Look at the size of that transmission. Holy shit. Fabulous. Fabulous. Oh, look at that charger. Check solo. Yeah, man. That thing got a Hemi in it. Yeah? Maybe not, eh? Maybe a 383.